At least 31 suspected illegal miners have died in a ventilation shaft in the Free State. The Mineral Resources and Energy Department says it received a report from Lesotho that the incident happened on the 18th of May at the Virginia mine. It has been reported that 3 of the bodies were brought to the surface, but government says it's too risky to dispatch a search team to that shaft because of the levels of methane there. Authorities are now considering other options to retrieve the bodies. Joining me now is the Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy, Gwede Mantashe. Minister, thank you very much, and thanks indeed for taking this call at such an urgent or short notice. Talk to us about why it is that you only found out about this recently when, in fact, it took place on the 18th of May.
The reality of the matter is that the mine has not been operating since the 90s. Harmony has rehabilitated that mine, closed all the shafts, left that old ventilation shaft only. And when we talked to Harmony, they said they saw dust coming out of the ventilation shaft on the 17th, which they think that was the day of the methane explosion. But they couldn't suspect anything because it's a mine that is closed. Only on the 25th did they receive a message from the consulate of Lesotho that there is a possibility of 31 miners died there. And the tricky side of this story is that we have no access to any information on this matter. Subsequent to that, I've established a contact with the Minister of Natural Resources of Lesotho, who is more informed on this matter. Because those who escaped ran to Lesotho to report, and they came. Yesterday, Lesotho government sent the Minister of Natural Resources to Welcome. And he made a suggestion that sounded very strange to me, that let's allow these illegal miners to go and retrieve those bodies. I asked him a very straightforward question. Should we send people to a methane-infested shaft knowingly? What happened if the more die? Will you take responsibility? Only then did you wake up to the reality that methane does kill. It killed 177 people in 10 minutes in Kindos in 1986. It's quite a dangerous case. And therefore, the mine and the department are looking to various options to make that area safe. Like, for example, opening one of the sealed shafts to allow air to circulate and possibly reduce methane. If that happens, we are hoping to retrieve those bodies.
Yeah. Minister, from the story that you've just relayed, it would seem that your Lesotho counterparts have more information on this than you, which takes me back to the incident that occurred in the East Rand, where after many conversations, it was some kind of an agreement that you, alongside your Lesotho counterparts, Zimbabwe, you are going to start having conversations about stemming this issue of illegal mining. How is that going?
You know, when we met the Minister of Lesotho in the mining in Daba, we said, let's have this thing on the table. We ran for cover. We have not had that discussion. He is not keen to have it. And we'll still put the proposal. But the reality of the matter, this incident, more than any other incident, has confirmed our view that this thing of illegal miners is actually economic sabotage. It is war on our economy. And therefore, those who die there are almost like soldiers dying on combat. And it's quite a serious matter. And I don't know why is the Lesotho government not seeing that this is quite dangerous, because they gave us a lot of instructions coming from the Prime Minister of Lesotho and trying to talk to the executives of Harmony and everybody. I think it's a dangerous issue for neighbors to do that to one another.
Minister, those are very strong words you've just said. Economic sabotage by Lesotho. Why would Lesotho want to engage in economic sabotage against South Africa?
No, Lesotho must come front door, partner with us in mining if they want to. If they want to work with us in any other economic undertaking, they must come front door. We've done that with their water. We've gone there, met them, had a bilateral, committed ourselves. President visited Lesotho and all that. They should do that on any other aspect of the economy. You can't have Lesotho having some strange relations with illegal miners who are very active in South Africa. And I think that issue is needing attention on its own.
Let's come back to the matter at hand. So you're saying that there has got to be air circulation inside the mine in order for the gas to evaporate. How long do you think that will take? Because I suppose this is now a recovery process. It's no longer a rescue process.
It's a recovery process, Toli. It will take long, but it's better to take a longer route than to take a shortcut and kill more people. We are prepared to be patient, take longer route, and save the body, take out those bodies, and not kill other people in the process.
Yeah. Minister Mantashe, it's quite unusual these days for me to get a hold of you, but now that I have you, can I swear your attention to other matters?
What other matters now, please? Yes.
The Chief
This
Justice,
is a serious matter, Claude.
the Chief Justice spoke yesterday, and he has said some words that are not very complimentary, both on the legislature and government, and it's in relation to state capture and how this matter has been dealt with since the conclusion of that inquiry.
I don't think it is wise for me to engage the Chief Justice, Claude. Let me tell you why. Chief Justice Zondo was given a task to run a commission of inquiry, which he did. He has tabled a report. If he wants to actually oversee it again, it's going to be a problem. It will complicate the space. So I don't want to engage him on this matter. I think it's an error of judgment for the Chief Justice to enter that space. He has released the report of his commission. It is being considered. Everybody is engaged with it. I don't think it should be for him to say, this must be done this way and that way and that way. It can't be. He has released the report. Quite a hefty cost of pulling that report together. Good work he has done. We've appreciated that with him. I don't think we should have a political discussion with the Chief Justice on the report.
So you carry the view of Parliament, therefore, which says that he is undermining the separation of powers.
My view is that he should not enter the space. He should leave it. He has released the report, quite a big report, thick document. I've got all the copies. I think there are piles and piles of documents. He should allow other competent bodies to deal with the remaining aspects of the report.
Finally, are you going to Cape Town to open that conference of the ANC there?
No.
You're not?
I don't go deployed by Newzroom Afrika. Newzroom Afrika doesn't deploy us to go to what conference.
All right, but let me thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Okay. The Minister of Mineral Resources and Energy there, Gwede Mantashe.